Hello everyone, it's Bob from the Hopewell branch of the Mercer County Library, and welcome back to another edition of Author Trivia. Today we have authors of thrillers and mysteries. This is our fourth mystery edition of trivia, and you're welcome to go back and look at any of the other ones in case you missed them. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel or go back and do a search and find some of the other videos we've now. This will be our 15th author trivia video that we've put together, and they range from kids books all the way up to fiction and mysteries. Hopefully you'll enjoy this one. Once again, as we've done in the past, if you're listening and you want to take a little time to think about the answer to their question, just hit the pause button. And I just wanted to let you know that our first question on this video comes from author Paige Shelton, and it's about her new Alaska Wild series.
The Alaska Wild series is suspense. The first one, Thin Ice, published last year. The next one, Cold Wind, publishes in December. In that series, my protagonist, Beth Rivers, has escaped to Alaska. She had been kidnapped and held in a van by a stalker. She was held there for 3 days. Though her abductor still hasn't been caught, she escaped him by throwing herself out of the van at the first opportunity. However, not without injury. She had to have brain surgery to clear a subdural hematoma. Since she's in hiding up in Alaska, she doesn't tell everybody the truth, what happened in Missouri. What does she tell them? Ready for the answer? 3, 2, 1. That she fell off a horse in Colorado. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Bob News and the Mercer County Library System in New Jersey for doing the videos. And always thanks to my readers. Take care.
Hello, Mercer County Library patrons. This is Mindy Mejia here, mystery author. And my trivia question for you today is from my third book, Leave No Trace. In Leave No Trace, Josiah and Lucas Blackthorne are a father and son who go missing in a wilderness. What wilderness area are they last seen in? Do you have your answer? The wilderness is the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness. The Boundary Waters is a wilderness that stretches between Minnesota and Canada. It's 1 million acres, over 1,000 glacial lakes, and the only way to travel through the Boundary Waters is by canoe. And that's where Josiah and Lucas were last seen. Thanks, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Hi, I'm Clara McKenna, and I'm really excited to participate in Mercer County Library System's Mystery Trivia. I am the author of the Stella and Lindy Historical Mystery Series. The first in the series is called Murder at Warrington Hall, and the second is Murder at Blackwater Bend. This just came out in July. And the series is about an American heiress from Kentucky who travels to England in 1905 to attend a wedding. Unfortunately, when she gets there, she discovers that she's the bride, and then bad things happen. So my question is, where is the specific region of England that Stella goes? If you answered the New Forest, you'd be right. The New Forest, which is now a national park, is neither new nor forest. It was founded by William the Conqueror in the 11th century, and it is predominantly heathland. But it's also now a national park, and it's famous for its free-ranging ponies. Thanks!
Hi, everyone. My name is Lois Winston, and I'm thrilled to have been invited to take part in the Mercer County Library System's Author Trivia. I write the Anastasia Pollock Crafting Mysteries and the Empty Nest Mysteries, and have previously written romance, romantic suspense, chick lit, some nonfiction, and a middle grade novel. A So Deadly Cruise, the 9th Anastasia Pollock Crafting Mystery, recently released. Anastasia is a women's magazine crafts editor whose comfortable middle-class life implodes when her duplicitous husband suddenly dies at a Las Vegas casino. She thought he was at a sales meeting in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. His death leaves her as a single parent with debt greater than the GNP of Uzbekistan, his communist mother, and a loan shark demanding $50,000. When the dead bodies start piling up, Anastasia is forced to become a reluctant amateur sleuth. My trivia question for you involves Anastasia's African gray parrot Ralph, which she inherited from her great aunt Penelope Periwinkle. Ralph has a unique talent. Do you know what that is? I'll hum a few bars of the Jeopardy theme in my head to give you a few seconds. Okay, time's up. Great Aunt Penelope was a Shakespearean scholar. Ralph spent decades in her classroom and lecture halls, absorbing more than most of her students. As a result, he has an uncanny knack for squawking situation-appropriate quotes from the bard. You can learn more about Ralph, Anastasia, her communist mother-in-law, her self-proclaimed Russian princess mother, and the new guy in her life who may or may not be a spy, as well as my other books at loiswinston.com. Happy reading!
Hi, Mercer County Library members. My name is Elizabeth Bass, and I write 2 mystery series. The first is a historical mystery series set in New York City in the 19-teens, and it features a young woman named Louise Falk who joins the New York Police Department and eventually becomes a detective. My most recent mystery, Mrs. Claus and the Santaland Slings, which I write under the name Liz Ireland, is the first in a new series set in Santaland. In the first book in the series, a newly married Mrs. Claus is spending her first year in Santaland when a bad-tempered elf named Gilbert dies mysteriously. Now here's the trivia question. Gilbert's death is caused by something that's found in his stocking. What is it? Well, if you guessed a black widow spider, that's the correct answer. It's this guy right here. Thank you for letting me play mystery author trivia with you.
Hi, Mercer County Library. I'm Ellen Byron. Thank you so much for having me. I write the Agatha Award-winning Cajun Country Mystery Series, and I also write a new series, Here Comes the Body, is the first one in my catering hall mystery, where my pen name is Maria DeRigo. And my trivia question for you today is, the Cajun Country Mysteries, of course, take place in Cajun Country, but what is the name of the fictional town where they're set, and what is the town motto? I'll give you a few seconds. Okay. The town is named Pelican, Louisiana, and the town motto is, Yes, we Pelican. Thank you so much again. That is the Cajun Country Mysteries and the Catering Hall Mysteries. Have a great day. Really appreciate it. Bye.
Hi, I'm Peg Cochran, and I want to thank you for inviting me to join in this super fun game that you're all playing. Right now I live in Michigan, but I'm a Jersey girl at heart, having spent most of my life growing up in Union County, New Jersey. I have a number of cozy mystery series out, including Cranberry Cove series, the Farmer's Daughter series, and also an historical cozy mystery series, and I better hold it the right way, called Murder, She Reported. And right now I'm working on, and my first book has just come out, on the Open Book series, which I write as Margaret Loudon. In Murder in the Margins, my character Penelope Parrish writes a Gothic novel which becomes a bestseller, much to her great surprise. Then the pressure's on to produce another bestseller, and she's hit a writer's block the size of Rhode Island. So she decides a change of scenery might help with her creativity. She takes a job as a writer-in-residence at a town in England called Upper Cholmondeley-on-Stoke. And when she arrives in Upper Cholmondeley, the town is in an uproar because the Duke of Upper Cholmondeley-on-Stoke, Arthur Worthington, who just happens to be the red-haired favorite of the Queen, is engaged to an American, gasp, romance writer. And that is not to be had. When the town busybody ends up dead during the Worthington Fest, American Charlotte Davenport asks, Penelope, would you please help me? Because as an American, I am the prime suspect. So my question for you is, What is the name of Penelope Parrish's cat in Murder in the Margins? I'll give you a couple seconds. Ready? It's Mrs. Danvers. So named after the character in the famous Gothic novel by Daphne du Maurier, Rebecca. Thank you for letting me play. This has been great fun. Take care now.
Hello, thank you for having me here today. My name is Heather Day Gilbert, and I'm the author of a couple of cozy mystery series. One of them being the Exotic Pet Sitter series, which features amateur sleuth Belinda Blake, who pet sits pets from ball pythons to wolves at a wolf preserve. So this was a fun series to write. And the series I'll actually be talking about today is my Barks and Beans Cafe series, which features a cafe where folks can come in and pet shelter dogs while they relax with a hot cup of something. And this is my latest book in the series called Fair Trade, and it's set at the West Virginia State Fair, which happens to be not very far away from me. And this entire series is set in Lewisburg, West Virginia, which is one of the coolest small towns in America. And so this series also features a rescued Great Dane, as you can see on the cover. And my question for you today is about this Great Dane. Please take note that he is completely black. And as a hint, keeping in mind that this series is set in West Virginia, my question for you is, what is the name of the rescued Great Dane in the Barks and Beans Cafe series? And the answer is, his name is Cole, because he's black as coal. And as you know, with West Virginia, it's known for coal mining. So Cole is the dog that is featured throughout this series. It also features a couple of sibling sleuths named Macy and her brother Bo Hatfield. And I would just say that both of my cozy mystery series are appropriate even all the way down to teens. I have quite a lot of teens who are really hooked on these series, so it's really cool. These are clean reads, but they're not basic. They're interesting, and actually Belinda Blake is a gamer, so she plays video games. Also, for part of her living, she gets paid to do video game reviews. So both of these series are series that I think appeal to both teens and all the way up to grandma, grandpa age, like my parents. So I hope you enjoy the Barks and Beans Cafe and get to pay a visit to this fictional place sometime soon. Thank you for having me today, Mercer Library, and we actually have a Mercer County, West Virginia that's not far from me. So nice to meet you, and you can find out more about all of my books at heatherdaygilbert.com. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Right, welcome back. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that bit of trivia. I know I've read a few of those books, and I highly recommend them to you, especially if you like mysteries and thrillers. Just a reminder that they're all available in our collection. You can go online and you can place a hold on them, pick them up with curbside pickup, or you can come into the branch. Make sure to check our website for the latest on our hours, mcl.org. And we look forward to seeing you at the branch, and also we look forward to seeing you in our next trivia video. Thanks, and everybody take care.